What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Jesse, and we're back with the nice and guys. Today, she'll be telling more scary stories, guys. I think we're telling 3 or 5. It depends on how long. Guys, just sit back and relax. Let's get to it. Alright, guys. So we're gonna start with this first one.
Hi guys. I got one scary story to say. We were in, they say que in Mexico, I think in Sonora, Mexico, this happened. It's just based on a true story. That it was un semi-trucker who does semis, that he was going to deliver the mercancía to some pueblo. And he says that when he was driving at night, and then, so he was driving to that road, and then that, when he was getting hit una curve, una curva peligrosa, it's a curve.
That's dangerous. It's a curve.
He said that right there, this lady, two, a girl and a boy, they were going to a prom. And so they were coming fast, driving real fast. So the guy was under control, por el volante, y voló. He flew from the barranco, from the mountain all the way down. So they died. And the girl.
With all of them died?
Yeah, well, there was just one, him and her.
Does the truck driver too?
No, I'm going to get to that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then, so they were coming for the prom, and then with the girl in her mind, she was thinking she needed to get home, That's when somebody dies, they say that when you have in your mind a mindset that you're going somewhere and you don't get there, that you want to get there because that's when you die, you will go into that place. And so the girl was, when she passed away, she wanted to go back to her house. So when the truck driver, it was a year anniversary when she passed away, the same night, the same hour. The truck driver was coming, and when he was hit the curve, he saw a girl standing in the middle of the road. She was dressed in white, and she was with a beautiful white dress, and with a flower in her hand, like the prom. And he stopped, and he said, "Do you need a ride? He goes, what's going on?" And she said, "My boyfriend, we crashed, and he went with the car, the curva." Sorry. And so she goes, and I need to go home. And then, so the guy goes, "Yeah, come in." She got in the truck. He said he saw her get in the truck. They left, and she was talking. Well, and he was asking, "Where do you live?" He goes, "Down the road." And the only thing that she was saying, just repeating the same thing, "I need to go home. I need to go home." And then, so he got there, and then he got off from the truck, from the semi, and he went to the house from the parents. He knocked the door, and the dad answered the door. He goes, "I have your daughter in my truck." She said they had a crash, but she's okay, and she wanted to come home, so I bring her home. And her mom, she was in the back, listening to what they were talking about. And she started crying, and her dad goes, "Come in." And the guy went inside the house. He goes, it can't be our daughter." He said, "Today marks a year that our daughter passed." And that's when her mindset was to come home, but she never made it to the house. But that was a true story. I think it was in Sinaloa, Mexico, something like that. That's where I heard it.
Yeah.
So
And what are your guys' thoughts about that? And I'll be scared. That's why I don't pick up the people on side of the road. Because we too, I just drive. I drive by this road. This is a road covered in pure fields and there's trees and stuff. And I remember me and the camera person, we were driving just pure straight. The road has no turns. You cannot turn nowhere. We're going pure straight. Then there's a small hill. So like say you can see the car coming. So then me and the camera person were driving. And we saw this car, like say coming, like it was like kind of far. We were talking about the car. The car went up the hill. We saw the lights go up, but we never saw the lights come back down.
what's this?
It was like it was this year.
Like 2 months ago, I think.
Yeah, it was like a couple of months back. But we saw we saw the car lights. We saw the car go up the hill, and then it never came down. It's weird because we could see the car lights, but we could also see when the car go up the hill too.
Remember that day we were coming
Because
también?
we're going like downhill, right? Then we can see the hill in the car, and that's a weird. It's a weird road. But we were driving down, and we saw this car go up. And then we're like, okay. Then coming past, and then we thought like, has the car came back down? And we were like, no, the car never passed yet. Then we passed that. Then we passed the where we saw the car go up, and the car was gone. There was no place to turn. It was a weird thing that happened.
Yeah, that takes me to another story that when I was growing up, my mom talked to us about that. This lady was a witch. Her name was Rosa, and so she was a witch because she used to bring dirt from the cemetery, and when somebody puts dirt in your front door or anywhere, but from the cemetery, it's not. Excuse me, sorry, it's not good. It's very bad luck. So Rosa, she has 2 sisters more, and that sister said that one day she was cleaning her house, and then she opened the door, and she saw dirt, like the dirt. It was like black, but it was like ceniza. I don't know how you say ceniza.
It's a ashy.
Oh, ashes. It was like that, but it was dark, bien, like muddy. And she said like it had a smell to it. And then so, what she thought was just dirt, right? And she went out and she got the broom and she started, sweeping it away. But her sister, she told her, my daughter went to the cemetery and she got dirty dirt from there and she bring it to your door.
Heard that? Or someone talking, right? Well, they were watching something.
No.
But I heard like loud.
Nobody's talking.
Right, they're watching. Oh yeah, so
Yeah, what happens when you talk about witches?
Now I'm not talking about witches because they say when you talk about them, they could.
Yeah, they do.
Hear you.
And when they stare at your eyes, when you sound like when you think that person is a witch, and they when they like eyes or look at your eye, they could tell. They could say your address. You could tell everything about just staring at your eyes. They know everything, all your information. I don't know. That's satanic.
That's dangerous, guys.
So I'm just saying, and okay, I forgot.
You were on. The witch had three sisters.
Yeah, but I went to, the daughter went to the cemetery.
Yeah, that was the cemetery.
And she told her, she told her sister, she goes, I took my daughter to the cemetery because she wanted to go get dirt to put it in your front door. And then she goes, but why do you do that for? I mean, you know that's dangerous. Oh, because you want to do it. And I did it. I took her
I'm like, bro,
and
why?
I just bring dirt and she goes, okay. But since then, since that happened, she got sick. She got very ill. She got cancer, colon cancer. And then she got cancer in her uterus. And she didn't make it. She passed away because she was, her sister decided she was going to bring her dirt to the front door, and she didn't know. But every time, if you know somebody has like, don't like you, or jealous of you, or anything, don't trust them. Don't trust anybody. Just stay away from that person and bless them. If that's what you could do. Just bless them, and God will protect you always.
Right, I remember this one time. I think I told it on the channel before, when me and Luis told our scary experiences. That we used to live in this house like way back when. Like I'm super old, guys. Way back when, and it's in golden days. But we lived in this house. It was like a brick wall. We had a brick wall as a fence. The brick wall was a fence. I forgot. I don't remember. But I remember I was in the backyard. I saw a girl in all white, like people were like all fast. Remember, I told everyone, but no one seemed to read and remember. But but Luis says, because he does. I remember I was in the backyard. I remember clearly. I looked up. I see a girl in all white. I couldn't see her face. She went like that off fast, and that scared me so much.
¿Dónde fue eso?
No, I can't say the natural.
Oh,
But
it wasn't like in the town where you live.
no, it was here.
Aquí. I don't know. There's a lot of stories that we, I remember when I was growing up, stories, or when I was with their father, too, is, he used to tell me that in Mexico, there was a mariachi sin cabeza. It was,
In the chapel?
el charro sin cabeza, even though, they cut his head off because he was, like robbing a lot of ganado, like a lot of
Cash?
no, ganado, it means like all the animals,
Oh.
like cows, goats, all that.
Yeah.
And in Mexico, what they do, that they don't go with the authorities because they won't do anything.
Yeah.
So they take their hands in their own hands.
I mean,
And
deja vu.
And they say that the way they cut his head off was, in Mexico they have like a big machete like this, but it's like curved like this. And then the guy was driving the horse, and the guy was behind a tree, and when he passed, le cortó the head. Just fell por allá. That's how they killed him.
Yeah.
But he, every time cumplía his anniversary, he should, the same night, every single time, salía, and he would scare people. Let's scare them.
Yeah.
We couldn't do anything because, con el caballo, pero I'll be scared if I saw money sin cabeza.
Yeah, guys. Comment on this. Would you be scared, guys? I think I would be terrified. I think we would tell 2 more. Depends how much the time is. Alright, guys. So we'll tell this. So it's the one. This is the
Yeah, I'm gonna tell one story that when we used to live in another house. When you were a baby, the boss of your dad, patron, told your dad. He told me and your dad that when the house was by itself, when you used to go to the property to check the water from the cherries and all that, he said that you'll see an old lady, standing in the window looking out.
Okay.
Either in the kitchen or I don't know if you remember the big window. It was by in the road.
I think so.
She'd be standing there looking at him.
Yeah.
Because the old lady, he said that her husband died sitting in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
In the pasillo and the hallway. He was sitting down there, the rocking chair, and he passed away.
Yeah. Why the chair?
And then
In the same hallway.
like a year after that, she passed away, lying down in the sofa.
Yeah.
And he says that every time he used to pass through there, you always see her standing either in the kitchen or in the window looking out.
Yeah.
And I know she was there because she used to, she was very playful. She used to play around with me. And that when I told her, okay, that's enough, no play, no nothing, I want to get the house clean, it's enough, she'll stop.
Yeah.
And I was not scared of her. But your sister, your older sister, she said that she saw her once. And she was coming down the hall, and she saw like a shadow. Una old lady standing in the middle, ahí en el pasillo, looking at her.
Yeah.
Just looking at Miranda. And sorry. And so she was standing there, and your sister got mad. She got scared, and she says that she didn't want to live there because she was scared.
No, yeah. I'd be scared too, guys.
Oh yeah, it's scary, but I think some ghosts are nice and some are scary. All depends their history in the house, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on how they passed.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, I mean, all depends on how they passed.
And then, like, we live, when we first started in our channel, a girl was texting to Louise.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to meet and do a video, but it never got to. It's in heaven. She's living in the house, and she knew the whole history of the house. In Luis's bedroom, a older man died in there. No, a girl or an older man? I think a little girl committed suicide in that room with a shotgun. That's what Louise said. But that's what the girl told Louise. That someone in the house did commit suicide, but with a shotgun.
In his room?
Yeah, like someone died in his room, but he doesn't know who. The old man or the girl. But that's why in our ghost hunt team, when we used to live in the house, before this one, not the trailer, but when we started our channel, we used to hear just 2 kinds of voices. We used to hear, I think, an old man's voice and a girl's voice. It was never like, we used to hear like some voices, but it was mainly just those 2 and like help me or stuff like that. But yeah, it was.
So Damien and Luis tell him, give permission to follow him.
And Luis got, I don't know why, but he get the ghost person to follow him. And ever since then, he would tell like, oh guys, I see something like peeking at me, or I see like a shadow.
Yeah, me too. I thought it when I was I used to stay up late. I couldn't sleep. And I used to like clean the house or in the kitchen, and then between the kitchen and the living room, it was like a wall, and I see, and all the time I used to feel somebody peeking at me and then looking like that, all the time. But one time I was standing washing dishes, and I swear to God, and this ear right here, somebody blow in my ear.
Okay.
Like somebody sopló aquí.
What?
I don't know why. and then oía yo like you or Junior, one more than you or Junior or the Kevin person, me hablaban a mí. Me decían, mami. And I just looked back, nobody was there.
Like
And that happened to me in a trailer. Here, I haven't I haven't seen like somebody open the door, even though you don't see nothing.
Yeah, that's when did open our door. Well, in the house, we call it the best orbs. You see it coming out from someone and going into someone. We see it going past someone. We see it in different color, guys. Guys,
You should see the old videos.
I don't know if they're still. I don't know if they're still up or not because we took down some of our old videos, and they weren't good. But guys, we have this one more story to tell, guys.
I've been dreaming my husband passed away 2 days in a row, and those dreams I have been not. I don't like those dreams because they're scary. The first dream I had yesterday was that every time it starts like with sunny. It's a nice day. It's sunny and warm, and I'm outside, and then I look. I see a man coming from the down the street, acá, where I'm at. And as soon as he gets there, it just se vuelve oscuro, dark, like dark. And it's your dad. And then he says that
Wait, my stepdad or?
yeah.
Oh.
He says that like, why am I wearing this picture, or why am I like bullying me, saying I don't love him and telling me stuff. And then I look at him like, but his face, it's not the way we como era.
Yeah.
It's different. And I know it's not him, but it's the scariest thing. I don't wanna, when I wake up, I don't wanna go back to sleep because it's so ugly, those dreams that I have about him.
Mm-hmm.
And then yesterday, the necklace, this one, was this right here, the picture. It was wrapping my hair. And then today, this morning, I dreamed him again last night. And my necklace, this one, was off. Like somebody took it off from my neck. And those two dreams I have like back and back. He has been telling me that why am I wearing the picture? Why am I being a hypocrite? Why am I being, like getting mad at me?
Yeah.
And he's yelling at me, but I don't like those dreams because it scares me.
Yeah.
And I can't go to more details.
It's just nightmares, pretty sure. It's the stuff that you watch before you go to bed.
Maybe, yeah.
Because he watches a lot of the true crime documentaries about like, people who got killed and stuff like that. So it's probably that.
I like that. But,
Alright guys, that was the last one, guys. Comment down below if you guys want to see more. Because we do have a lot more, but we just wanted to get more fast, guys. You guys comment down below if you guys want to see more. Hey, you guys, if you guys enjoyed this, make you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. May 1st, we're going to Gulfland, Washington, guys. And that'll be a good one, guys. Alright, guys. Well, that's all. I want to say one more thing. TikTok will be down in the description below, guys. Alright, guys. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace out, guys.